Hi, Jim Johnsen here, President of the University of Alaska. I'd like to begin today with this little update on what's going on at the university with a huge thank you. A thank you to students and to faculty and staff and community members for supporting the university during some pretty challenging times. You know, earlier this week, the Board of Regents met in an emergency meeting, and they really wanted to accomplish two things. One is to get some clarity from the Northwest Commission of Colleges and Universities, our accreditor, on their concerns about governance issues at the university, and two, to chart a path forward. The board met with the accreditors, and there was some good news. The good news is that we're not at the tipping point in terms of our institutional accreditation. But the commission did say they've got some concerns about roles and responsibilities here at the university. So we've got some work to do. So the board, working with the chancellors, will respond this month to the commission, to the accreditor, clarifying for them how we're thinking about our roles and responsibilities now and going forward. The board also took a couple of steps forward. The first was to cease its consideration of a single accreditation, and the second was to suspend system-level academic program reviews. Now, they did that in light of the fact that each of our universities are going through program reviews themselves. So they wanted to give time for the universities to conduct those reviews and complete those reviews, and that'll probably be done in the February timeframe. This reset gives us the opportunity to really focus on our mission, on our students, and to making sure that we achieve our goals on behalf of the state. Looking back over the last 8 months, it's been a trying time for all of us in the face of an unprecedented budget cut. But you know, on the upside, we came together like never before. I've been associated with the university for over 3 decades, and I have never seen us come together so powerfully and so effectively on behalf of our university. But just a few weeks ago, after we entered into an agreement with the state regarding our budget, I saw that togetherness, I saw that unity fracture. I've had some time to reflect on my part in how things have fractured over the last few weeks. And I think what I've learned there is, one, that I sort of stayed in that crisis mode that I was in over the spring and the summer, trying to fight off that huge budget cut. And I didn't adjust to our new, still urgent reality. I think I also learned that I needed to empower more people across our university system to be more inclusive. While that was a hard thing to do while we were facing that big budget axe, after the agreement, there was an opportunity, I think, to reach out and involve more people. Another thing I learned is that no one person, including me, has all the answers. And again, while we were under pressure, often leaders do step up and come up with approaches and plans to deal with challenges and crises. But I think at this point, we've got the time to take a breath, think about things, figure out how we're going to bring more people in, how we're going to empower people, and how we're going to develop a plan that's clear, that people can support, and that'll move this university forward. I want you to know that I've heard you, and I get it. Looking forward, I commit to be more inclusive, to plan, to consider alternative points of view, and to include as many of those as possible into our way forward. The board is very interested in hearing from you. They appreciate very much the input that's already been made, and they'll surely receive and consider input as we go forward. So let's rise together. We are stronger together. That was demonstrated this last year in the face of those budget cuts. So let's do that again. Let's rise together, working on behalf of our university and for our state. Let's put our focus on what's best for students instead of fighting over bureaucratic org charts. Let's focus on how we serve our state most effectively, on our goals, on our vision, our mission, on success for the university and success for Alaska. You know, as I've said a lot of times, and it's still true, there is no great state in America without a great university. So in the face of all these challenges, we have unprecedented opportunities, unprecedented in our history, unprecedented across the country, to come together and to realize, to bring into reality those opportunities that are before us. But we can only do it working together. Thank you.